Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. So my name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our Chris Sutton will be one of the pundits out there, the guy that's sports journalist. So Baba Kokomasako talk about Eddie Nketiah. So you can talk say in the very wrong. You get saying guys admitting they're wrong because it be one of those way feel say Eddie Nketiah no go feel replace Gabriel Jesus, that Gabriel Jesus is irreplaceable, and say no be every time they come outside for public setting call the talk say in they wrong about an opinion we don't make in the past, and say nobody surprised a lot of people out there also make the same mistake here. Say maybe Eddie Nketiah no go fit replace Gabriel Jesus like they were scared. Say in they sorry for Eddie Nketiah because the statistics where Eddie Nketiah they put out there, it is something that you cannot believe. You get, you know that Eddie Nketiah said now be the highest goal scorer for England on that 21 side. The guy scored 16 goals in 17 games. Like now be the record holder. You get very prolific in the under 21 side. Come to talk about the senior team like for Arsenal now. When the Nketiah don't score 13 goals in the last 13 appearances for the Emirates Stadium. When you see statistics like this, you will bust your brain and say the guy they play very well. So this year I'm just very happy. And the guy don't score 19 goals across in the last 26 starts in all competitions for Arsenal. Now, you know, say I remember when I been talk about this, and someone could give Eddie Nketiah a chance. I remember a lot of people called me names. Some people they criticize me, say why they I don't make Arsenal progress. Why they? I say a lot of people said a lot of this, but me, as I was saying, I did see something like we have to give this guy a chance. If you remember vividly on this show, you get why they say make them give Eddie Nketiah a chance. People they talk different things. Now we never forget Gabriel Jesus. Even now the question is, if Gabriel Jesus come back, who go play number 9? What are we going to do? That is the major question on the front burner now. Well, I don't know how we will take manage that one, because though it's a good position to put the manager, it's a good dilemma. Make it get 2 good strikers so you know who will start. But you don't say Eddie Nketiah really it deserve our respect. Like put some respect on that guy's name. The guy is very pro. Do you know that Eddie Nketiah has become the second striker of Arsenal heritage to score 2 goals at the Old Trafford? The first person to do it, that be Thierry Henry. Eddie Nketiah don't put his name for history books as the second. Do you think it's easy to score against Manchester United at the Emirates, not at Old Trafford, against Manchester United? Score 2 goals against them in 1 match, and will be an Arsenal player. Not be an easy feat to get, so Eddie Nketiah don't achieve it. I will just be happy with that. Make just continue to run of form. Make Arteta know how he go take blend in Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus when they will come back. I love how to say Gabriel Jesus don't come talk for public domain. Say in the next 4 to 5 weeks he's expected back because he need to discuss with UFC fighter what they call Khabib. So Khabib they ask him for the match they play against Manchester United because Khabib come Emirates come watch the match. So they ask you to say, Baba, when you come back now? You say you my nigga now. When you come back, come join these guys then. So Jesus can say that kind of 4 to 5 weeks time, so they will come back to the field of play. So if they come back to the Benjamin, and when they come back straight to the starting 11, how will it going to happen? We'll just be watch. So away from that, so Everton on fire Lampard. I just pity for the guy. Don't fire him. So the reason see maybe Marcelo Bielsa now will come take over that place. I never know I go be. I don't know why they can't fire and now we'll say we won't play them. At least they for wait now do their promo. We'll collect our 3 points before they come fire him. But it's unfortunate they already fired the guy. So now I don't forget people who can't take over till they sign a new coach. But I look at the shortlist Marcelo Bielsa, and now due to the sacking of Lampard, some players who did their one move. Somebody like Amadou Onana, the guy in a very defensive midfield that in this play is black, tall and huge. So Arsenal are interested in taking him from them because the way they are this in now, they go want to sell some players to recoup some funds. The guy never even spent up the 1 year DSL, but the guy is very good if you watch him play. So Arsenal still need more bodies in the middle of the park because the season is going to be very long. We'll just say everything in the bush. So one of our community member who they call Ben Peace, Baba just come and say, Sachu, send me your answer, make I support the ministry. And say since get us a beyond to the first scarcity wahala. So Baba send me 3K. I will say, Baba, any way take some money to bless us, may God replenish your pockets in Jesus' name and inshallah. So thank you, boss. Get out. So away from that, so Arsenal officially announced Jacob Kiwior deal. Baba go wear the number 15 shirts, now 4 years and a half contract with an option to extend it further yet in the future. So the guy said, the guy is very happy. So the guy can talk say the reasons we make and join Arsenal, especially that style of play, saying bad with that style of play. And when they snap a picture, when they got to say it down for Arsenal, we Arsenal shirt, then just they laugh because it's a dream come true. You know, expect that because we are in the play. I'll call you say the guy snub a lot of people, like 5 clubs, so Juve did there, Inter did there, as in many clubs when snub to come join us. Now Polygon, they really need the guy because the guy get presence in the middle of the park and he has a good passing range. And it's one of the reasons we can join Arsenal because of the passing style of football. Say him like to pass the ball because he's a ball carrying center back, and the guy can play defensive midfield because last season he played defensive midfield 20 times for Spezia. So that's why Arsenal they look say, okay, this guy is going to be good for what we want to do. Even at that come outside by the media set in the talk say the reason why they sign this guy because the guy is a young, versatile defender. He can play center back, he can play defensive midfield. So that's one of the reasons why they get the guy, and the guy top pass party, the guy get body build. It reminds just one small thing, maybe tall like Gabriel Magalhaes, because Gabriel Magalhaes is 190, he's 189. They very I just like the way they go what the guy for YouTube. The guy they some kind of long passes. Don't imagine the NG Cup give you your pass when you give Saka. Like long guy get long range pass. The guy good shot. What your this rating will bring to the table. So Ben Jacobs don't come outside call it talk say Arsenal they interested in signing Leeds United Harrison. So I never know how that one will be. But I say this Cedric Suarez deal, from the look of things, that deal feel no work. From the way we me I see how things go, that deal feel no work. So I never know how all these things will go shine, because Fulham now they talk say the deal between them and Arsenal. Say they don't want to pay Arsenal money, they want a loan to carry Cedric Suarez on loan. But Arsenal looks like maybe they will recoup some money, can add more money and go buy some other player. So the Mirror kind of report say the deal for Arsenal to sell Cedric Suarez to Fulham so it don't collapse. It will take a miracle for that deal to come back in place. And as it collapses, now what will happen to Ivan Fresneda? Are we still going for Ivan Fresneda even though Cedric Suarez is no longer going to Fulham? So I never know how all these things will move, because with the look say if Cedric Suarez move, then Fresneda will come, because Fresneda now have to go choose Borussia Dortmund ahead of us, because Borussia Dortmund and Arsenal have agreed terms, £13.1 million with Real Valladolid to sign Ivan Fresneda. Now the player now go choose between the two clubs where he won't go. So if I be the player now, I go to look at Arsenal, I go to look the right back position, I go to see Ben White there, I go to see Tomiyasu there, I go to see Cedric Suarez there. So am I going to join them and become the 4th choice in the pecking order? For me it will be a no. So the player, if they look that kind of thing, also come and say, well, it will make sense, make I go join Dortmund again, because Dortmund know how to groom young players and make them world stars. Dortmund sabi do that one well again. So I would think the guy will look for Arsenal. So I don't know how all this is going to happen, or whether Ateta go promise and say, don't worry, you are going to sign 4 or 5 years contract next season. Cedric Suarez will not be here. It will just be you, maybe Tomiyasu and Ben White. I don't know how they want to do it. Whether the player would like to settle for that kind of place on the bench, or maybe the attraction of the fact that Arsenal going to go Champions League next season and instead go fit play one role, because you can't be playing Champions League, the league and cups now. Something must give. So maybe you see how all this is going to go. So away from that, so Paul Scholes come outside and they ask whether Zinchenko should a midfielder, Abishen are left back in the play, because it is confusing, because against Manchester United they never observe the things where the guy they do. So the guy they run, they enter the midfield, control things, he do part the job, he do the guy job, he do everybody job. He shot. That was why he was the player of the match. He shot the way the guy they play for that match. Everybody give him accolades. Everybody doesn't name the man of the match, because the guy played fantastically well from the beginning to the end. It did alright. So that's why most people will not understand the way we deploy our own fullback. They will wonder, say, what's in this up now? How this guy take the play? Who is he? Is he? Because don't forget, say for Ukraine national team, he plays as a midfielder. Then for Arsenal, he plays as a fullback. For Manchester City itself, that's the same thing he does. He plays as a fullback that comes to the midfield to orchestrate and do things. But because I don't talk before talking, when they first signed this guy, he plays as a central midfielder number 10. Now because of this, they don't get more options for the fullback role. They can't convert and become a play, and he can't understand how to play that place. That's why he can become a very big asset. Just like Paul Scholes we talk now, say this guy is a big asset for Arsenal. The way they add more bodies. If you see the way Arsenal they dominate games, like Man City they dominate games, it is because we are adding more bodies to the midfield. If opposition they play 4-3-3 or maybe 4-2-3-1, we will want to get like 4 players in the middle of the park, because we will play 4-3-3. So Zinchenko comes to the midfield, now make it 3-4-3. You understand that formation? So we will always plenty pass our position for the middle of the park. So we call the makers they do some kind integrate diamond passes to make sure we dominate them and achieve our goal. So it is what it is. we're happy with the way our coach did think. Our UEFA don dey set to close the loophole wey allow Chelsea to spread their payments for Modric for 8 years. Get so that thing na a loophole wey dem exploit. So UEFA say, okay, I see wetin una do there, so we will close am. Get so the UEFA come dey talk say so many EPL clubs come complain. You get if just na one EPL club complain, I go say maybe na Arsenal complain, but they say many EPL clubs complain because Arsenal don already get their own replacements wey dey fire on all cylinders, so we no really get anything to complain about. But many people dey reason say if they allow Chelsea to continue like this, before you know wetin go happen now, Newcastle sef go deploy the same tactic. Man City sef they don spend already. So what is going to happen to those that don't have the kind of spending power that Chelsea, Man City, and then Newcastle have? And the way Liverpool they go now, Liverpool sef all money won't buy them. The way Manchester United go, if Jim Ratcliffe, the richest man in UK, no buy them, all money if still come from a consortium and buy them. And once all these people buy all these people, we won't be able to match them with the spending power. Look at Anthony, £100 million. Look at Modric, £100 million. Look at Anthony now. Everybody they complain. Roy Keane, Gary Neville, everybody they are complaining. Say the Manchester United waste money. Like he can't. Roy Ferdinand, they watch a podcast, right? They say Anthony can't even beat somebody. He can't beat one person 1v1. I will pay £100 million for that guy. Why just they laugh? Money spent woefully. Our Leandro Trossard agent sef don come and second clarify some things wey happen for that Trossard deal. So Babaka dey talk say before dem sell Trossard to Arsenal, they first offer am to Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur spoke with them for 2 weeks. See, I don't know, they just want to take action. We like him, but wait. This one, we like him. Okay, let's wait. What thing they wait? On Wednesday, Baba just say, okay, Edugas person call Edugas person. Alpha, see this nigga. This nigga a nice player, and just because of see what happened for Brighton, and you don't tell them say no one extending contract and 6 months remain. Even though they get 1 year extension where they feel activate from your head, you do have to say, okay, the club won't say yes, club won't say play and call you one move, say one move, okay. They tell that I just call the player for that reason. Under 24 hours agreement don't enter again. No wasting time. So that's what happened. And before you know, the player don't come say in short, will tell everybody say I don't want to go where they did again. Arsenal or nothing, because you don't see say this is the biggest opportunity to join a team where they fight for the title. And the guy never played Champions League football for his life. So you know say no next season Shola Champions League football ain't gonna happen for his lifetime. So what do you say everything they go? Our other guys don't come and say we don't care about all those kind of Man City or maybe other teams again. So we dey focus on ourselves, and that's what we do them again. So things we can't control, we leave them to fate again. But the one we control our own match again. So as long as we win our own match, to go win all our matches, we no lose. At the end of the season, nothing will stop us from winning the title. But if we're going to focus on other people, pressure will come to enter our body, so we know day for that one. And as it stands now, we are 5 points ahead of Manchester City with one outstanding match. On February 4, we go play against Everton before Manchester City self go play Tottenham Hotspur. For their next match, if we go drop on, they are going away to Spurs to go play. We will play against Everton. So if we beat Everton, we will be 8 points ahead of them. We'll come do the same game. So then we'll come play Tottenham Hotspur. Then play Tottenham Hotspur. Anything will happen. If they win, fine. We will cut the deficit to 5 points with one outstanding again. But they can't go drunk because Spurs now don't beat Fulham yesterday. So they go down, they regain some momentum. And they never tell you they to lose against Man City, so they will learn from their mistake. Now they're playing at home in front of their fans, so anything can happen. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and see what will happen. Even Zinchenko self don't come and say the talk, say he don't tell in friends, get in teammates when they first sign up, say Arsenal they go for the title. So no come come play, get we won't win the title. So we won't know the challenge for top 4 all the time or top 3. People they laugh, get. So now we be saying the thing don't they come to fulfillment now. It don't they come for everybody front now. People can't believe now. So it just be Arsenal is a big club. We're not supposed to go for top 4, top 3. And the title is supposed to be title contenders to go back to Champions League, and it is what it is. So my dear football lovers, if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click out so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and game out.